Hello everybody, welcome to my channel today. So I have been doing a little bit of shopping this month. In particular, one day earlier this week we had a planned power outage at my house because they were doing some, I don't know, improvements on the hydro lines. So my power was out the whole day, so I decided to go on a Marshalls and Winners hunt. Was supposed to be looking for, I'm having a new grandbaby at the end of the month, so I was looking for some little bits and pieces for my new grandson. So I was doing that, and of course, you know, I had to go and look in the beauty department as well, and I got some really neat stuff. I don't think I'm keeping all of it, but I bought it because I wanted to research a little bit about the products, because some of them I know the brands, but I don't know the products. So I did a bit of research, and I also want to ask you guys your opinion. I also did some other shopping. I went to Sephora. Not that day of the power outage, but I went there for an event this past Wednesday. It was a spring pre-launch kind of thing. I'll get into that. I've also bought a couple things online. I also did some clothing shopping, and I bought some shoes. And last but not least, I also got this guy. So I did put this on Instagram, and I had so many comments and questions. So I'm going to go through each one of the things of what I bought. Some of it is first impression. Some of it I've messed around with a little bit. And I just thought I would share it all in this one video as one big haul. So I'm going to start off with the clothing item because it's sitting right here and I might forget. And it is a pair of shoes. Now these are totally out of my comfort zone gold. So I first want to mention how I found out about these shoes. They're from Sam Edelman, and I first heard about them through Miss Crystal. Now a lot of you who are subscribed to me, I'm sure, subscribed to her because she's very popular in this age group. I think I'm about a year or two older than her. She does amazing videos on cruising and travel, packing tips, which I need to take better note of. And she also does some really great clothing hauls. And one of her clothing hauls was these Sam Edelman shoes, but she had them in a gorgeous fuchsia pink, and they were suede. And she said they are her absolute favorite shoes. She takes them traveling, all sorts, and wanted to get some more colors. And she just raved about how versatile they were and how comfortable. Now, I didn't really jump on it. They weren't really my style, you know, but she still keeps talking about them, and she's been going on about them for about a year, and they still keep coming up on her feeds because she says they're probably the most popular item from her viewers as well. So when I had the power failure, I thought, you know, I'm just going to go into Designer Shoe Warehouse where she said she got them. And I tried them on, and I instantly fell in love. There was actually three older ladies shopping in there. Found out they were three sisters. We ended up chatting, and they went, "Oh, those look sharp." So I just felt I had to get them. I'll insert a photo of me wearing them. I just love them. Like, as I said, they are a little bit out of my comfort zone, but metallics, I think they are kind of a neutral. And I've just found I've been wearing them so much since I got them. I have only had them for a week, but I've worn them every day. My husband hates them. He thinks they're weird, but I absolutely love them, and they are incredibly comfortable. I wore them the first day I did them grocery shopping, and zero issues with my feet. They were so comfy. I did also pick them up in another color. Sorry. Also out of my comfort zone, and I haven't worn these. I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping them. They didn't have any basics. They only had these two colors in stock, and it's a snake skin. I just thought they're kind of cute. I thought they'd be really nice with black pants. Again, I'm not really into bold or patterns. I'm kind of simple, plain. As you can see, black and white stripes. That's about as bold as I get. But I do really like them. They are incredibly comfortable. And as those ladies said, they look pretty sharp. So I can see why Miss Crystal loves them so much, and why so many of your viewers have picked them up, because they are just such a great shoe. So next I am going to share the Revlon Styler. The box is right here. It is actually called One Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. So I used it today, and yes, I promise you I will do a tutorial using it. A lot of you have asked me when I posted it on Instagram, as well as you guys are still asking me for one with my Dyson, which I promise you I will get to. I did get a new little video camera that is portable, so I am going to do that in my bathroom soon. I got it for Christmas, and I messed around with it when I was in Australia, so now I feel like I have a bit of more of a hang of it, so I'm going to attempt to film that soon, I promise you. So back to the dryer. So I've used it twice. The first day that I used it, I pre-blow dried my hair with my Dyson, so my hair was about 90% dry, and I will tell you, this dried my hair like that. So all I did was, so what I do with any kind of hair dryer is I do a pre-dry just all over, just whizzing it around just to get all the moisture out, and then I section it off and dry with a round brush and smooth it all out. I rarely use a flat iron anymore. I just find it really dries my hair and makes it just a little too flat. So that's pretty much my routine. So with this guy, I did about 90% dry and then just smoothed it out with this. It just dried it so much faster than if I had done sectioning with my Dyson, which is supposed to speed things up. So that I really, really liked. I like how it's the brush gets right to your root and the air is coming out right at the root, so that's where you're getting that volume from. I did find, however, that my hair was very staticky that particular day, so it could have just been the shampoo and conditioner that I had used that particular day. Today I used the Moroccan oil one, and today I don't notice any static. So I think it might have just been a coincidence with using that shampoo and conditioner that particular day. Today in particular, I just feel it's so much more smooth. I didn't use my Dyson at all. So I did my hair, it was probably about 70% dry. I just used my Acqui towel and then immediately went into section and do each thing. And I found it made my hair much more smooth, no static, and sleek, and a lot more volume than if I was to use my Dyson. I can't believe it. The con so far, it's a bit awkward to use. This is very, very slippery. The handle I use on my round brush has kind of a silicone kind of rubbery texture to it, which I found my hand can grip really, really nicely. So that I'm just, you know, it's just getting used to using it. Like I said, it made my hair staticky that one day, but I think that was just my shampoo and conditioner combo for some reason. I also have a feeling this would probably be more damaging to my hair, but I have no proof. I don't know. One thing that Risa from Risa Does Makeup, that's where I also have seen a review. I've seen reviews by so many people and everybody loves it. Risa said her hairstyle seemed to last longer, like she'd sleep on it and the next day her hair still looked the same. I didn't notice that this one time that I used it, but today is another day. So I don't have a full review for you guys yet. So when I do the demo, hopefully by then I'll have used it quite a bit more and we'll let you guys know a little bit further. But upon initial, I love it. I actually like it more than my Dyson. My Dyson didn't wow me from day one, and this has really wowed me. I'm gonna buy one for my mom for her birthday that's coming up. I did see this at Christmas time at Walmart, and I told her to get one, but I didn't get one because I had just bought my Dyson and it was Christmas time and she was getting a whole bunch of other things, so she said she'd put on the back burner, but I think she will love it. So I'm gonna get her one for her birthday. I really, really like it. And I just want to mention to my Canadian friends, because it is very difficult to find in Canada. Like I said, I did see one at Walmart around Christmas, but I've never seen it there again since. I picked mine up at London Drugs. I see it's not at Shoppers Drug Mart. London Drugs online is sold out, so I did find the nearest store, and there was only one left in one of the locations in my entire city. So I quickly went down there and grabbed it. I also want to tell you that the price should be between $55 and $70. That's kind of where I've seen it sold at normal retailers, but on Amazon I've noticed they're gouging people, and I think it's $180. So if you're not familiar with what the price is, you may just think on Amazon, oh well, that's how much it costs. It really should be in Canadian dollars anywhere between 50 and 70 roughly. 180 is just way too much for a Revlon product, but it is really, really nice. But I just thought I would give you guys an idea of what the price is so that you don't get gouged, because some people are really jumping on gouging people because it's such a sought after product. So next is a little bit of Sephora. I had to get this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury the Icon palette. And you know, when I first saw it on Trend Mood, I thought, I love Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm not a big fan of shimmers and shines, and this is pretty much all shimmers with the exception of this kind of burgundy color. It's kind of a satiny finish, and then this one here, and then the black. The rest are full on shimmer, but she just does such a great job of shimmers. I find that they're not too sparkly, they're not too over the top, they don't emphasize texture or fine lines. I've been playing around with it for a little. I've actually filmed a Get Ready With Me. This is my makeup that I filmed using it, and I used the Diva eyes. Oops. Sorry, this is like a mirror to me. This one right here, which is Diva, I really, really love it. I've also used this one here as well. I think this one is called the Date Eyes, and I'm going to film something with that. I'm going to try and do all 4 of the eye looks on camera for you guys, including the disco. I will try it. We'll see how that goes, but I would like to try it for you guys. So I am loving this palette. The eyeshadows are super creamy, almost like a cream eyeshadow, but they're not. I just really, really like this. And if you are a little bit intimidated by the bold color palette, as well as the so many shimmer shades, I highly recommend giving it a little bit of a try. Maybe if you see it in store, to just swatch it out and have a look. But like I said, this is the eye look today using it, and I don't feel it's too over the top. It's just really quite nice. I also picked up one of the glosses. This is the Latex Love, I think they're called, and I got the Kins Tropez because it looked like a really nice peachy coral. I'm wearing it right now. I absolutely love it. I love opaque lip glosses, and they're so hard to find. I also like how it's really quite thick, so it doesn't move around or drip or get into fine lines or anything. It's really, really nice, and it is very long lasting for a lip gloss. I've worn it for 3 to 4 hours on a shopping trip, and it was still on, didn't budge. I didn't eat anything, so I can't attest to that, but I mean, I think 3 to 4 hours for a lip gloss is pretty darn good. So because I found I wanted to try the formula and make sure I wasn't allergic, because I am allergic to a mystery ingredient now, I just thought I would try one, and because I love it so much, I did also order the really light nude. I think it's called Belle de Soir, something like that. It hasn't arrived yet, but I will also demonstrate that one on camera when it arrives. And I went to an event this past week. It was a Sephora spring launch. You had to RSVP. It was for VIB Rouge. And I went to that the other night, and there was a gift with purchase, so that was also kind of enticing me. I will say I was really disappointed in the event overall. There just wasn't really anything outside of if I was to go there an hour earlier before the event. They did have a few products that they were launching, but I think there was about 6. One of them being the Morphe palette, a couple of Laneige lip balms, and that's all that really stands out in my head, with the exception of one product that I did buy. So it was kind of it wasn't a waste of time. I mean, I enjoyed going to Sephora, and I got a really nice gift, which I will share the contents with you. So that part I really enjoyed. But as far as shutting down the store, and the mall was still open, so they were turning people away that didn't realize there was an event. So it was a private shopping event, but I really didn't see any value besides the gift with purchase. But anyway, that's just me. Maybe I'm just so fussy. But one thing I did pick up is this from Christophe Robin. This is a new release, and it is called Gelee. It's a detangling jelly. And it is a conditioner, and it's supposed to be good for detangling and smoothing, and it mineralizes, strengthens, and hydrates your hair. So I'm a big fan of this Christophe Robin products. I've tried a few of their volumizing pastes and things, and I really, really like them. So I thought I would give this one a try and report back to you guys. My current favorite still is Moroccan oil, but I like to alternate my shampoos. I find if I use the same one every time, my hair gets sick of it, so I like to mix it up. And also at the event, I picked up the new Marc Jacobs eyelash primer. It's the coconut one. It's kind of a nude color primer. I usually use the Tarte Opening Act, and it was almost finished, so I thought, hey, let's give this Marc Jacobs one a try. And I'm wearing it today along with the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, which is one of my favorites, and I picked this up as a sample 100-point perk when I got my, not 100-point perk, it was one of those gift with purchase kind of things online when I bought the Charlotte Tilbury palette. And I got a really nice little gift with purchase, so it came in this cute little tweed bag. And inside, one of the main things I really, really wanted was the Caution mascara. I've been dying to try this. It's the Caution mascara from Hourglass, so I will be trying that. I've been wanting to try it for ages. I also got something from Philosophy. It's the Refreshing and Refining Moisturizer. I'm probably going to pass that on. I got something from Living Proof. It's the Nightcap Overnight Perfector. So I always enjoy a lot of Living Proof products. This is from Chloe. It's a little roller ball. I do like the Chloe Nomad, so I'm sure I will like that one. This is a product from Laneige, and I believe it's one of the lip masks, which unfortunately I'm allergic to. Oh, I can't read that. It's just, the writing is white on top of pale peach. So anyway, I think it's the Laneige Overnight Mask. I also got a mascara from Dior. This is the Pump and Volume, which I thought was pretty good. So this was a really nice gift. I also got a little sample of Beauty Blender, and then I can also online put in a code to get a little gift set from Fresh. So I thought that was a really, really nice gift with purchase, so I'm glad I went to the event at least for that, but as far as the rest of it was a little bit boring. So now my Marshalls. Oh my goodness, you guys, they are starting to have a lot of luxury high-end products, at least at my store. Marshalls in particular, I found a lot of really good stuff. So first things first, I got this eyelid primer. I actually picked this up just before I went to Australia. I've been moaning and complaining to you guys about my Fenty one, and I finally went to Sephora and picked up the Urban Decay one, which I always really enjoy. And then I happened to see this one at Marshalls, and I thought I might as well pick this up as well because it was such a good deal, and I'm always quite happy with Marc Jacobs products. I also picked this up from Physicians Formula. It is an all-in-one beauty balm, and it is a dual-sided like blush and bronzer. And I think this was it was $7. And I really like Physicians Formula products. I haven't used a ton of them, but the few that I have used I've quite enjoyed. And I thought these were quite nice colors, and I thought might be good for travel, for, you know, when I do finally compact my packing. That would be a nice blush and bronzer. But anyway, we'll see. So the next three, I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping, because even though they were at Marshalls, they were still pretty pricey. This one I do think I'm going to keep. It is the Peter Thomas Roth Un-Wrinkle Peel Pads, and they are with glycolic acid, salicylic, lactic. My skin does really, really well with acids as exfoliators, in particular glycolic. My skin just loves it. And these are going to be individual pre-moistened pads, which I really enjoy, especially for travel because they're pre-moistened. And this one was $40, and I think it's about $60 at Sephora. So it is a pretty good deal. So I'm quite certain I'm going to keep this, and the reviews were really, really good. Now, they had a whole bunch of Eve Lom things. I did buy at Christmas the Eve Lom cleanser that everybody raves about, that melting balm one, but unfortunately I had to return it when I read the ingredients when I got home, because one of the main ingredients is lanolin, which I am highly allergic to. So unfortunately that had to go back, but I did see they had a whole big section of Revlon products. So I dug through to see if there was anything that wasn't the cleanser, and I found this rescue mask. And this is a 100 ml size. And I looked online at the reviews on Sephora, and they're really quite good. So I am very tempted to keep it. But again, I just don't really know enough about it. I don't really know very much about this line, except that it's a prestigious line and very expensive. So anyway, I'm going to think about this one. If any of you have used it or have any experience with her products, let me know. And last but not least, there was a whole section of Sisley. Now this was pricey. This is the Deeply Purifying Mask, and I can't find that many reviews. I found it on the Holt Renfrew website, but there were no reviews. It just kind of gave a description of the product, but I've just heard so many good things about Sisley, and I was like, oh, I really want to try it, but it is very, very pricey, so I don't know, I haven't quite decided on that one. There was a whole section of Chanel skincare. I have used Chanel in the past and haven't been that crazy about it. It has beautiful packaging, it looks beautiful on your vanity, but I wasn't really wowed by the skincare products. So I did pass on those. And like I said, there was a lot of Sisley, but it was like way out of my price range. So I just picked up the mask. But even that I still think is a little bit expensive for a treatment mask, but anyway, we shall see. So anyway, I had a lot of luck in my shopping. I think I had a lot of fun. I would love to hear if you scored any really great finds. I find Marshall's even better than Winners, or at least my Marshall's has been really, really great. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.